Welcome to the Stratosphere on Monday night. My name is Mr. G. We got Doc on keyboards. We got Aaron on bass. We got the Wonder Kid Kaz on the drums. And just about to join us is Mr. Mike. This is how we do it. Excuse me as I freak it. Here at the Stratosphere, we have an open house policy. No bad language allowed. Just good music. See, the man behind the camera is Ethan. He don't have to come up here every Monday night and explain that. But this is what we do. This is the first time that I danced on this stage. I hope he can get it on YouTube. This is how we do it on Monday night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike on guitar. So as you see, this is what we do. Come out, bring a friend. This is the Stratosphere. St. John's in Utica, Brooklyn, New York, 101, baby. We always live. Tell a friend. Monday night. Welcome to the Stratosphere. And my name is Mr. J. Peace.
right, so this is what's going on. Monday, December 6th. So if you were listening, you heard Gaston on the keys. Give it up for Gaston, everybody. And before him on the keys was Dr. Hugh. And then walking up and just jumping in and ripping it up, James on guitar. Playing the bass, Aram in his comfy spot. And getting in his work, the Wonder Kid Kenson on the drums. So, this is what's on tap for tonight. Bring it down. So on tap tonight, we're going to make sure that we do a special thing. You know, tonight is Monday, December 6th, 2021, the year almost done. Next week, Ladies' Night. What does that mean? It means fellas can come out too, but we're trying to get as many female musicians on the bandstand so we can have an all-female bandstand. That's what we're looking for. We've yet to see that here. We've had some other firsts, but that's a first that we've yet to have. So we're looking to see if we can make that happen before the end of the year. I'm sorry. So, one of those, so tonight is, does anybody remember? Yeah, that quote. Oh, yeah. Bring your A-game Monday. So what is that all about? What's that about is tonight we're going to make sure that we structure things a little tighter, practice dynamics. But here's a question for everybody in the room. This is an observation I think, and tell me if I'm off the track. So I would say this. I'd say if you're a certain age, that you've heard certain music. And if you're a certain other age, you've heard certain other music. Right? So that informs me as to why I think I see some things on the bandstand sometimes. So if you're born after like 19 if you're born at the end of the 20th century, let me just leave it like that. I'm not gonna pick a particular year. But if you're born at the end of the 20th century and you are an average music fan, right? Average, not exception, just average. So that means you are a pop music listener, right? And if you were listening to pop music and you were born in the end of the 20th century, bring it down, guys, bring it down. So that would mean that you've heard a lot of pop music, and most of that pop music, guys, nice and soft. Most of that pop music you've heard was always had a singer, right? Singers. If it's not a pop song with a singer, it's not a song, right? So then now, but if you were born a little earlier in the 20th century, you might have heard some music that didn't always have singers on it, because that range was there. So what I've noticed is that musicians growing up in the later years never get a chance to play ahead of the vocalist, because the vocalist is always singing. And then vocalists never hear the moments where they should break and let musicians play, because they've been listening to music that only had vocalists always singing. Stands to reason, right? So that when we're doing a live set, those items, those ideas about how to play live with each other are lost, because the art of playing live isn't a part of the pop culture, right? So what we're going to endeavor to do here is to help inform and create the environment that makes live music really what it's great about. Meaning people are playing, they're listening to each other, and they're giving each other space. As a band, the band has to give space to the vocalist, and the vocalist also has to know when there's a live band to stop singing, get out of the way, let the band do a thing, let them be heard, then come back in and finish up your set and rip it down. you know, so that the viewer, the listener, the audience gets a fully rounded experience. You know how they used to tell you when you go to school, you take liberal arts so you can be a well-rounded individual. Well, the well-rounded musical experience includes all of those elements. So we'd like to have that happen here. We want to know that we're developing talent here as we do this exercise on Monday, the Musician Network and Jam. That because if you gather those skills, that makes you a much more valuable commodity to somebody's musical exploits. They can hire you because they know you know what to do in the moment, right? So that's the goal here. We want everybody to be able to make some money doing what they do. And we want them to be able to, if they didn't know something, that they learned something for having come out to the Musician Network and Jam here at the Stratosphere. So Bring Your A Game Monday is about that. It's about us making sure that we exercise those dynamics. So that when I go like this, well, I don't know what that meant, but they did something. So that was good. Right? So, or if I go, you know, give me some more, guys. Give me some more. So, some of you professional guys who've been around for a while, what does this sign mean? It means stop, hold. It means black power. He said black power. So, don't worry about her. We worry about her. So now, what's the sign for bring it down? Oh, okay. Real simple, right? Okay. This one's stop, and this one's bring it down. And then this one, bring it up. Okay. So watch this. If I point to somebody, that means they're supposed to solo. And if they're soloing, what does everybody else do? They bring it down. That's right. So that's a thing. So we want to make sure we're able to give people their opportunity to do their thing. And that's what. And then when the singer comes up, when the singer shows up, everybody has to know that they got to bring it down. So the singer comes in and goes, "Hey guys, how you guys doing? You ready? We're gonna take it from the top. Ready? I like that groove you got going on there. There we go." I guess you wonder where I've been. I don't know what the words within. I came by to have this night in the stratosphere, and we're playing right. All my guys on the bandstand, they play. So you come out here to learn. Yeah, whatever that is. So, that's how we do it here, man. And then that makes it for a sweet experience for everybody. Right? And that's why we love music. Because by the time it got to our ears, it was a sweet experience. So we're gonna work on that. We got some great people in the house. Give it up for Ness on the keys. James on guitar. Aaron on bass. And the Wonder Kid, Kenson, on the drums.